Hello YouTube. I'm in my car making a video and people might be looking at me. Anyway, this video is about Star Wars Last Jedi. I was never a fan of this new canon. Didn't want to give it a shot or nothing. I didn't even go see The Force Awakens. And I'm still an EU fan forever. I will never give up the EU, the original EU. But I thought that I would give The Last Jedi a shot. Because Rebels has been okay. And I wasn't thrilled with Force Awakens because they were going to kill Han Solo. They talk about spoilers, but any Star Wars fan worth their salt knew when they announced Force Awakens and Harrison Ford was coming back, he was going to die. I wouldn't even call that a spoiler. Any Star Wars fan worth their salt knew that was coming. Anyway, I'm trying not to make this video very long. But Star Wars The Last Jedi is a piece of shit. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It's garbage. It is garbage. The Force Awakens. I cannot believe I'm going to defend The Force Awakens. It was the same old, same old. And I didn't like that. But there's stuff in there that is good. There's some good stuff in there. There really is. You just have to know what to look for. But to me, as bad as that movie was, there's some good stuff in there. But this is like, it's long, which I'm not complaining about being long. If it was good and it was long, and that's different, but it just, the whole Finn and Rose adventure, and in the end, they fail. I mean, like there's no point to it. And I want to say this movie could have been awesome. As I'm watching this movie, I'm thinking, oh, they didn't do that. Oh, that would have been so good. Now, I'm going to give you a fine example. That guy, DJ, the character DJ that Finn and Rose meet. What a waste, man. That's a crappy character. He's not likable at all. What they should have done is they should have had Billy D. Williams, Lando, in that role. They should have had Lando instead of that character DJ. That would have been awesome. They've bumped into Lando. That'd have been awesome. Rey's parents, the answer to that, I'm trying not to give too many spoilers. The answer to that is like, what? That is stupid. Everything about this movie is just dumb. And there's a part at the end where you think shit's about to go down. Nope. I mean, like, oh my God, it's going to deliver now. Nope. A waste, man. A waste. This movie could have been better. It really could have. And what they did with Princess Leia, I'm like, what is that? No. Okay, and then you got the new character, the rebel leader woman, I forget her name. I guess there will be a spoiler, and I can't help but not to spoil it. But what she did to sacrifice herself to do some damage to the First Order, she didn't need to be in the movie at all. You know what they could have done to make that better, make that a better scene? They killed Admiral Akbar off screen. He's dead now. Why couldn't they have kept Admiral Akbar? Because he'd been something cool to look at. And it could have made his death meaningful if he would have rammed their ship into the First Order. I'm like, wasted opportunity. I mean, it's garbage. It could have been better. And I think that's one of the things that's the reason why this big outlash is about how bad the movie is because people are probably watching like, they're gonna do this. Oh, they're gonna, no. I'm like, and I think that's the part that really upsets them because you're thinking something's about to, excuse me, there's something's about to happen. Then it doesn't. And I'm like, okay. And then the worst insult is Mark Hamill's Luke Skywalker. I'm like, are you kidding me? That is not Luke Skywalker. It isn't. That is not Luke. Luke does not do that. And Mark Hamill's been very vocal about it. Man, Mark Hamill, man, we love you, man. We love you. Thank you for standing up for Luke. Thank you. Man, you can't help but love Mark Hamill. But fans bitched and moaned about The Force Awakens being too like episode 4. And I understand. And I'm one of them. And even though I didn't even go see it, after I did finally see it on video with my nephew, I'm like, yeah, it's pretty much A New Hope. But there was still some good stuff in there. It wasn't like a terrible movie. It was just a reimagined New Hope. But it wasn't terrible. This movie is terrible. You don't care about none of these characters. Rey's the only interesting one. And even she is kind of boring because there's no growth to her. She's perfect at everything she does. What made the original trilogy so great? Luke was constantly in danger. He gets attacked by sand people. He gets in a bar fight. He gets almost taken down by a creature in the Death Star. He almost gets blown up by Darth Vader. This is all in A New Hope. Then in Empire Strikes Back, he gets attacked by a Wampa. He crash lands not once, but twice in The Empire Strikes Back. And he gets his ass whooped by Darth Vader. He gets his hand cut off. All in the first 2 movies. I mean, all this stuff is going down, and he's trying to hold on. You know, and then he tries to commit self-sacrifice by just dropping to his death, which one of those air things called him. And it's like, this man has been through hell. What has Rey went through? Nothing that I could think of. I mean, I've only watched these 2 movies once, but no real danger, no real growth, nothing. But one more point I want to make. I kind of skipped over this. Was fans fussed and moaned about the Force Awakens being too much like Episode 4. Yes. And then they get something different, and they are fussing about that. Okay. I get it. Yeah, I get it. Star Wars fans, you can't please them. But hey, man. This is a piece of shit. This is a turd, man. There's nothing memorable in this movie. Nothing. There's no special weapon, you know, like Force Awakens. Rey gets handed a gun by Han Solo. Okay? And what do all the fans do with the 3D printers? They're printing out this gun. They're doing things like that. What weapon did they have in this new movie that's so special? None. What's in this movie that's so unique and so special? Nothing. Other than the guards, they're kind of cool. Oh, I'm going to have to make another video talking about some other stuff. The whole Force thing. The Force now can do anything. Now if a writer's writing Star Wars, we come to a problem. No problem. We'll just say the Force did it. It's like, there should be some rules, you know? All right, well, I'm not going to rant on no more. I don't want to make this video too long, but, man, The Last Jedi I thought this was going to be a good movie. No. Peace, everybody.